lap come even. Looking good, green flag. Peter Murphy stays high to the outside. Delensky got up against that fence and punched the wall. Everybody came off all right. Down the back side of the race is on. Tyler Walker, Peter Murphy. Don Trout Jr. running in third. And Trout's going to charge the leaders. Top two cars in the A main. Peter Murphy takes the lead. We got a car stop up into 3 and 4. John Sinnett, the 91 car. John Sinnett stopped right. If you'd like to get in the business. Here we go, picking the pace up, back straight away. Peter Murphy down to the inside. Tyler Walker tucks in close. Walker on the low side. Tyler Walker stretches out, back straight away now. Don Trout working up Peter Murphy. Trout closing in on the low side. Top two spots for the A main. Stevie Smith is on the move. He's now running fourth. Brian Paul is fifth. John Bankston sixth. Kevin Huntley running seventh. Shawn Michael is eighth. Terry McCall in the move now, running in the ninth spot. The leader, Tyler Walker, the race for second. Don Trout takes over second. Don Trout Jr., but here comes Stevie Smith. He's looking for a top two finish. Stevie Smith way down low. Stevie Smith moves up into third. Peter Murphy back into fourth. Now the race goes for second place. Don Trout Jr. hanging on a second. Stevie Smith had tried to make the move up. Peter Murphy moving all the way. A race back for fifth and sixth. Brian Paulus, John Bankston, Kevin Huntley, Craig Delensky now working his way up into the field. Shawn Michael. Well, the race still for second place. It's a 12-lap. Stevie Smith got in tight, coming down the front straightaway. Still Don Trout trying to hold him off. He knows he's running second. Stevie Smith stays high to the outside of the track. Gets a run coming off of turn two, and Don Trout closed the door in turn three. Got a car slowing down the back. Pull it off. Got him off the track on the inside. As Stevie Smith still working on Don Trout Jr. Completing 9 laps. Tyler Walker is out there by himself. A great race for second place as they now get into lap traffic, and lap traffic may make a move. Stevie Smith got the second spot. White flag will be coming out for Tyler Walker. White flag. One lap remaining. Don Trout Jr. back on the backside as Stevie Smith has gotten around into second. Don Trout now third. Peter Murphy running fourth. John Bankston is fifth. Craig Delensky sixth. Checkers.
Tim Crawley not making the call. The all lights are off. Pace vehicle to the infield. Greg Hodnett's going to set the pace in the Apple Motorsports car number 12A, working toward the white line in 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Hodnett bringing them through to your race leaders. They sort them out 3 and 4 wide through the field. Donnie Schatz is running second. Steve Kinzer third. Paul McMahon, then you got him dicing it up. Johnny Herrera working the cushion off fourth. Gary Brazier now back in. Oh, and look at the race for the lead. Donnie Schatz taking a look to the bottom side of Hodnett down the back chute. They'll race single file into turn 3. Schatz again dives to the bottom side. Wheel to wheel, they race to the now sliding high. Hodnett gets a good run off the cushion. Kinzer still running in that third spot. Now Johnny Herrera up to fourth. Paul McMahon and Gary Brazier working the fifth and sixth spot as Brazier gets the advantage off of two. McMahon now running in that sixth spot. The Wild Child now on the move, working around Jacobs up in front of. Look at him go by. Lance Blevins. Holy cow. You've got a new leader, Donnie Schatz. Hodnett back to the bottom side. Good races, forward lead. Greg Hodnett again. Up the challenge as Donnie Schatz moves back around him for the top spot. Donnie Schatz now trying to extend his lead over Greg Hodnett. Steve Kinzer now closing down the back straightaway. Johnny Herrera, and now Kinzer to the bottom side of Hodnett off turn four. Here comes the king of the Outlaws, Steve Kinzer. Oh, and Hodnett tries to slam the door, but no doing. Kinzer works his way to the bottom side and edges out in front down the back chute. Greg Hodnett now running in the third spot, pulls up behind Steve Kinzer one more time, slides high to the cushion, brings it off turn four. Holy cow, here comes Johnny Herrera. Jack Heidenschaudt now running in that eighth spot as Johnny Herrera now up to challenge Hodnett. That Casey's General Store car number 47 on the move. As now Steve Kinzer reeling in your race leader to the bottom side. You've got a new leader, Steve Kinzer, working around Donnie Schatz. Schatz still stays up on the cushion, not ready to settle for second. Tries to charge back down the front chute as Johnny Herrera reels in Hodnett. That's to the bottom side. The door is slammed. Hodnett works the bottom side at turn number two as Herrera slides back up to the cushion. Your leader now in traffic, Steve Kinzer, working through turn four, this time by his lap number 9. Donnie Schatz still running in that second spot. Herrera now pulls up alongside of Hodnett, takes over the third spot. Hodnett now running fourth. Then you've got a battle for fifth and sixth. Gary Brazier now moves to the high side of Paul McMahon, and that Mopar 75 reels him in down the back chute. Going into three, they'll race side by side through the turn. McMahon still working the bottom side of the speedway off turn four. That race now for fifth. Take a look at Paul McMahon now as he tries to close on Hodnett down the back chute for fourth. To the bottom side at turn three goes McMahon, working on Hodnett, who stays up on the cushion. As they start to get into traffic, keep your eye on that battle. Steve Kinzer with the wick turned up and now letting the kite string out of here at Knoxville. Works below the scoreboard as your race leader. Donnie Schatz running second now. Johnny Herrera starts to close. And that Casey's General Store 47 in third. Running fourth is the Apple Chevrolet 12 of Hodnett as now Gary Brazier pulls up alongside. But keep your eye on that traffic as they work through turn two. Brazier works around Henderson, now dives to the bottom side again. Side by side, slides up over the cushion goes Gary Brazier. Paul McMahon also up to challenge Brazier now for position as Tim Schaefer closes as well. Heidenschaudt still running in that 8th spot in that Pennzoil car number 22, trying to close on Schaefer, driving the Vibrant 11. Steve Kinzer handling traffic like the king that he is. That Quaker State car number 11 flawlessly racing down the back chute. Donnie Schatz still running a hard second. Third is the Johnny Herrera car number 47. Hodnett now running in that 4th spot, working traffic as Brazier again at the challenge. 2 car lengths behind, working traffic. McMahon, then Schaefer. Look at him go, 2 and 3 wide, getting held up in traffic. Brazier charging down the back chute. He's got his sights set on that car number 12. Shoots to the bottom side. He's been on the cushion, makes it stick, slides high, shuts the door. That's your race for 4th. It's now McMahon. We got a 3-way battle, 3rd, 4th, and 5th going on down through turn 2 down the back straightaway. Again, Hodnett up to challenge, knocking on the door. Brazier makes it work through 3 and 4. backed up to the 4th spot. Brazier slides high, slams the door to the cushion. Wheel to wheel, they'll race through the turn. Hartshot now starting to close on McMahon. This time by, the white flag is out. Steve Kinzer. Donnie Schott still running second. Third is Johnny Herrera. Coming off turn 4, your race for 4th. Brazier and Hodden again, wheel to wheel. Hodden with a slight advantage into turn 1, but Brazier sticks it up on the cushion. Now Hartshot around his man through 2. Now up into the 5th spot is the Pennzoil 22. This time, the trigger flag was out. Steve Kinzer, your winner.
Steve, congratulations. It's like Guy Fullbrook and the team really gave you a fantastic race car to work with tonight.
Yeah, we had a pretty good car. I don't know, at the end we got a little bit loose, but wasn't too bad. At least we won it and got through the heat and got ourselves in position to give it a shot for Saturday. That's what we're trying to do right now.
Certainly got a lot better from the way that the night started, but you got focused and got back on the job. Were there many changes you had to make?
Yeah, we had the car a little loose qualifying and worked with it, got it pretty good in the heat and just left it alone and ran.
You're smiling again at Knoxville. That's a good sign.
Well, if I could be here Saturday night, I'd be smiling a lot more, I can tell you that.
Is he going to be here on Saturday night with a big grin on his face? Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the outlaws, Steve Kinzer. Fantastic.